As China continues to chip away at rights and freedoms in Hong Kong, Ottawa says it's going to make it easier for Hong Kong citizens in Canada to stay here. The federal government says it will provide more support and simplify the application process for permanent residency. Let's bring in the CBC's Albert Delatella for more now on this move. So Albert, tell us about these changes and what it means for Hong Kong citizens living in Canada.
Sure. Well, the aim here, Hillary, is to make it easier for people coming from Hong Kong to apply for permanent residence in Canada if they have Canadian work experience. Today's announcement is that the federal government will remove the educational requirement from one of two of the current pathways here that went in place about 2 years ago. We have them to show you. There is Stream A for recent Canadian graduates. It allows anyone who has completed a post-secondary program in Canada in the past 3 years to apply for permanent residence. That's staying the same. Then there is Stream B. This is the one that's changing. Until now, applicants with at least 1 year of full-time work experience or the part-time equivalent in Canada in the past 3 years and completed post-secondary education here or outside of Canada within 5 years could apply. Now that educational requirement is no more, so only work experience is needed to apply. The government says this simplifies the process, with applicants no longer restricted by their educational status. It's also hoped that this will attract skilled people who have already gained Canadian work experience. Here's more from today's announcement from MP Paul Chang, who says it's a win-win.
Expanding Stream B will allow us to bring more talented and bright individuals from Hong Kong with valuable Canadian work experience into our workforce. With so many young people in Hong Kong casting their eyes abroad, we want them to choose Canada to study, to work, and to settle down in.
All this follows China's crackdown on Hong Kong in 2020. It imposed a national security law on the former British colony, apparently to target secession, subversion, and terrorism. But many critics say it really serves to criminalize opposition and dissent. We've heard from the advocacy group Hong Kong Watch Canada on this. They said that they, quote, sincerely hope that this extension and expansion will offer thousands more Hong Kongers an adequate lifeline out of the city and an opportunity to find safe haven and start new lives in Canada. The Canadian government, meanwhile, they've previously made statements criticizing the arrests of pro-democracy activists and the deterioration of the electoral system in Hong Kong. Back in February of 2021, the federal government launched a 3-year open work permit to allow eligible Hong Kong residents to gain work experience here. This move today is intended to make that next step, applying for Canadian residents, much more in reach for even more people. Hillary.